Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt. There's a jungle out there. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ian Alleyne. This is Crime Watch, and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on a line, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. A special good evening to you. I know, ladies and gentlemen, a lot of people have been talking about this thing with these people and this coal pot and whatnot, and that is an issue. That's a pressing issue in this country, a pressing issue. It's like nobody cares, and it's so obvious that there are people who live up there, they live a different life, and the middle class, the lower class persons, it's like nobody cares about them, nobody cares. I mean, sometimes what might be a big $100 or $200 might be nothing to some of you, or $1,000, but some people have to work weeks to save up that, and they're saving $50 by $50, $40 by $60, all kind of thing. And you know, I was just thinking about that today, that nobody cares. When you have prominent attorneys like Keith Scotland and them making statements that they have coal pot and this and that. As I was chatting with someone, and it's so true that they are laughing. They are laughing at our circumstances. They are laughing at your circumstances. When a man like Brian Mann, his father, the former Prime Minister of this country, could come and say, well, you know, those of you who use premium gas, government should never subsidize that gas, because, you know, those of you who have cars that take premium is money people. How that is possible? What about the young girls and the kids that go to UWI and all this learning institution and go to CTS or go to SAMS? You know, what about these people who go to school and who working and whatnot and getting a little money and paying an installment, and you know they buy a little, maybe an aqua takes super or takes premium? More, yeah, or whatever, small car or some of the cars, hybrid vehicles and whatnot. It's not a matter, because people like nice things. People want to live a good life too. And it's like, you alone want to live a good life. Brian Manning wants to live a good life. Keith Scotland wants to live a good life. And it's very, very distasteful. It is very, very, it's just shameful. It's just shameful. When a man can stand up and imagine you have the Minister of Public Utilities telling the nation, well, you know, on a Sunday now, well, you have to hide away the food now. It's come like, no macaroni pie. You have to stay away from that. Where you want me to eat bread? Where you want me to eat? Where you want me to eat bread and what? Bread and butter? while you eating ham and cheese up there. No, no, no. And you see, it is all about a mind game they are playing. While in Guyana, they're slashing the gas below half. They slash you know, all the gas hike all over. They slash it in Guyana under half right now. And everybody living their best life in Guyana right now. Why we can't live our best life, but what they're trying to do. And as I was telling you now, do not ever let people get in your head. Don't let people get in your head. There is a space. Do not give nobody that opportunity to get in your head. Because that is what they want to do. Once they get into your head, they will start, you after a while, you start to believe people, you know. And it is very demoralizing. It can demoralize you. It can make you think less of yourself. You could think that you can't make it in life. You know, no dreams. Nothing is possible in your life. Because they're speaking that into you. They're speaking it there. And that's why you have to be real careful. I tell you that, I mean, whole like last night I was thinking about that. How that is possible? How a man like Keith Scotland, a prominent lawyer, everybody know he has been in a lot of high profile cases. I think he have maybe a couple houses, maybe down Gaspery Islands. I don't know, but I know to be a successful lawyer. He is a successful lawyer. If a man, let me tell you, a man like, okay, somebody like me, you don't expect me, I mean, wherever you saw years ago, but wherever I live, I am comfortable. Where I live, I am comfortable. I mean, I have things that I do talk about. I mean, you know, I have stuff that I don't speak about, but you expect that. You expect me to have a certain lifestyle. I expect Keith Scotland to have a certain lifestyle, and then you want to know, money, yeah, as I say, money pass through your hand here and there. What have you done with it? I can show you what I have done with it. If push really come to shop, but I think that is my business. You understand? And people like them where money pass through their hand, they could show you the lifestyle, and for you to come and tell me no. And you see, I will tell you something. Play back that video for me, please. Play back that video for me, please, with Keith Scotland. Yeah, the one with Keith Scotland. If we have it, do we have it? Yeah.
The cucumbers, they want the government to come and buy gas. We can't do that. We provide the food. Madam Speaker, I still have a coal pot, you know, where I put my coals and I roast my breadfruit. So if you don't have that, go back until such time as you can afford the gas. But don't come and blame you not having gas on the government. You think he's doing that? You really think he's doing that? When I import a Spain and any given day, and I would the guns and them, as I say, the movers and shakers. And we sit down eating, and you should see some of them, some of the MPs and whoever. Everybody flams in, everybody's drinks. I mean, I don't want to call no name. Everybody living big life. You go through the Hyatt on a Friday night, big life. Everybody eating, and it's good. Normal people eating, and you see ministers here and there. You see, maybe if you go down to Amara, or wherever you go to Jenny's, or you go to Tong Restaurant or Buzo. People eating, people having good times, and you telling me now to go back to a coal pot? And let me tell you what's them strategy. All I hear is steady pumping with there. See that here, steady pumping with there? You see that here, sir? He is the MP for Port of Spain. What part of Port of Spain? Port of Spain South. South, am I right? Researcher? Right. And you see, they think, right, that they have to look a certain way to blend in. Because, you know, sometimes when some of the tongue people, you know, wherever he represents, he think that he has to, you know, it has to be cool and have a kind of cool look like. That, let me tell you something. When you lead, you have to be different. Take it from me. When you lead, you have to have a different look. I don't want nobody looking like me. If we send up a man to represent us, the man has to be looking different. If we come together and I from Little Straw and I have nothing, and we send it up a man, we have to make sure and send up a man looking good. So that just say that all them things that is just,
You see, people won't understand that, but I just bawl for people to get support. You get support and say, well, you know, I from town and thing and feel that the Rastas and them and those sports and Rastafarian hairstyle and those and them from the zone, they go support you. No, you have to relax yourself. You know they will support you when you make their lives better, when they get jobs, when they get opportunities to elevate themselves and go forward. And you know what is sad about and even Brian Man in a total waste. He's a total waste. It is very distasteful and shameless. I never thought I would have lost respect for him like how I've lost respect for him now. As much as I expressed my concerns when he was sick and whatnot, and he was at COVID hospital, he was at Couva hospital, but it's just shameful. And you want to know what these people thinking, what they're thinking. You telling me that, what about all the children who working and young people who now get a little work and they are 25 years and they get the little degree and who doing their little masters and they get a little job in town and the mother, the grandmother, everybody put up money. People live like that. People live like that. That's our culture. Everybody come up and see they can help you get down payment. You can get a loan because you have a good job now. And all you have is a loan to pay. You can't buy chicken in your house, but you're paying for your car. And might be a hybrid car. That taking premium. Don't quick to cast aspersions and condemn people's life. Your father would have never done that, Brian. Your father would have never done that. You're thinking opposite. But I said, I tell you, this thing real on my mind, you know. This thing real on my mind. And let me tell you what they're trying to do. The base of the PNM, Sealots. Parts of Laventil, Mover, Beetham. That's their base. Look how they treat their base. Look how they have their base living. Go to Sealots before you see the Great Hyatt and before the Lighthouse. Look at that whole entire community, how they live. And there is a strong PNM area here. That's a stronghold of the PNM. I, as the Prime Minister, how I can have my people living like that? How? But you see the same, and you need to understand this. The same approach, the same method that they have, the same application, what they're using in Port of Spain, to keep the supporters down and let them still vote for them. They think they could cross the lighthouse and come with that and tell me and tell us, to be in fact, tell us about Coalpot. No, partner. Keep that in tongue. Keep that talk to the people that you're oppressing. We are not going to allow you to oppress us. Full stop. All that bicycle talk, the only time I know bicycle is when you're riding bike and you're doing what? Maybe along the savannah and all these things here. And people buying bike for 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, 30,000 in Trinidad. You are Viking or Tor or that's past Frigidaire and all kind of thing. All over the world now they have technology so advanced. You could go in your supermarket and you could look and see when your refrigerator, and in Trinidad already, that refrigerator, LG have it and different brands have it. Samsung have it, and you could see, or you could stand up outside your fridge and see what you have outside, so because it have a little glass area there. That is normal. Long time you remember when you go, I can remember when I had Big Shot family, and you go by them, and when you see you push that thing so, and you see ice come out, hey, look the ice coming out, oh good. You believe then that you will never own one of that. I'm taking a different twist to the show today. You can never own one of that. Here, but lo and behold, I could buy better than that now. You could buy better than that now. The same people who told you that you think that in your mind that, wait, but that richness. When you go and say, you see that like dog and cat now, everybody had that. Everybody had that. People are not out in an outside bar right now. That like normal thing, that like kicking dog, but that is the thing, where we did it nice. The ice dispenser and whatnot. But that is not a head on sure thing. Now it's the four door fridge, you open one top two, then you open one, so then you open that. That is big time thing, long time. But it is good when you go into people's homes and you see that. Because people are progressing. And that is good. But you want to come and tell me about that, but don't come and tell me about a coal pot now. Don't come and tell me that about a coal pot. I remember, ladies and gentlemen, and I want to say, because I know people watching, so I want to make no bacchanal. Before we take any call, let me run my show first. And swimming pool. Everybody thought that swimming pool. So we hear somebody, they have a swimming pool, you know? Okay, and like, wow, I could go in another pool and bathe. Yeah, I am not no pool man. I tell you that here. I am not no pool man. I am not no pool person. I'm not showing off for nothing. I'm telling you nothing here, you know. Don't get me wrong, you know. But I'm just telling you how people can progress in life. And now you realize there are many people, just so maybe the way they construct their homes, they can't do a pool, so they buy the blower pool and whatever, which is good, but the way that they do their house then, but if they had to do it over now, they put a pool, because people would tell you out there, a pool is nothing. Anybody could own a pool. I could go down to, what you call this place, these people that supply the pool stuff in Santa Cruz? God, my friend and their man up in Santa Cruz, and you have a place down going up Brian's Gate on that road there. Oh God, I know you're watching. The pool people and them. And pool is a big thing. But now when you go, pool is not a big thing. Nobody can catch me with no pool. Because I remember many years ago, Paradise Pool. I want to say a special hello to Paradise Pool. Because I always go and call the owner of Paradise Pool and Dave will come and do my pool, send stuff if I say pool. But that's not a big thing. Pool is not a big thing. But long time pool was a big thing. When you have a pool, oh good, them a pool and things. So what if they have a pool? What is pool? I remember building, that was the in thing long time. And I decided, I said, well, you know, my son Israel getting big, and I tell him a day he wanted to go to somebody's pool, and I said, Israel, you know what, people funny with the pool because sometimes, you know, they put too much chlorine and they put this. And you know what, son, I'll build a pool for you. And I did build a pool for him, a nice pool. But if you ask me if I ever bathed in the pool, no, I've never bathed in the pool, because pool is not my thing. A house don't make me, a pool don't make me, a pool don't define me. I have pool body. If I took out my clothes for you, that is it. Party done. You feel sick. Yeah. What is that? But pray to God I don't. I have it. I have a good, all right. I could draw something. And let me tell you something. Why I'm telling you all this is that don't limit yourself. Don't limit yourself. Sometimes I feel good when I see my staff, everybody moving up. A lot of people I know buy car, they buy house and all kind of thing. Yeah. And people who came from nothing. But don't come with that to inject what you inject in Beatam and what you inject in Sealots. Don't feel that you could keep us down. You cannot keep us down when you cross that lighthouse. And today I read in the right on all you cannot keep us down. The brightest come from as you cross the lighthouse. All up St. Joseph, all up, watch me, all up going up Mayaro. All down south, Prime Minister, President, everybody down south. Former Prime Minister, former President from south. Cross the lighthouse. The greatest come from crossing the lighthouse behind the bridge, as they say. But you cannot come and tell us about a coal pot to go back to that. How you can come and tell me on a Sunday, when everybody eating nice food, you go out in the restaurant, so wait, your children different then. While your children going to you pick, then your neighbor children going to you pick, you must toast our bread on a tower. That way you're telling me, right? You must make butter and rice in 2022. And you know what is it? Don't let them put that in your head. To live, we gotta live. And I keep telling all you that, and it's not sticking in your brain. To live, we would live. You have your business. To make money, you will make money. You could raise the gas $100 to $200. We would live. We would live. They will come. Listen to me. The clock for their end has started and it's already ticking. It's going down. They will have an end. It will have a day we will cast a ballot and there will be no more. So let them enjoy it. Here's the reason. I listened to the Prime Minister also talking about the ferry. If a man want to go and meet a woman in Tobago and he want to go and, or a man, an outside woman, where all that come from? Where all that come from? No, let me be real now. Sometimes we all make jokes because, I mean, we are a society that make jokes. We like them back and I think who on in and man and outside woman. But on a serious note, what about the families going to Tobago who don't have visa and would like to take their kids to have nice hotels in Tobago? And the little Easter and Christmas, so maybe the non-Hindus and them, some of them might get 2 days off, and they might say, I'm going to Tobago for 2 days. It's Diwali, so, but my neighbor, them go send parasol and thing for me, and neighbor, we go to Tobago. Or you keep the parasol when you come back, freeze it up for me. Yeah, that's how people live in Trinidad. It's politicians are dividing us, and that is what they're doing. And this is so sad, yeah? Every one of them, Keith Scotland, have traveling allowance over $6,000. Let them deny it. Let them deny that. Colin Imbert, Rowley, Gonzalez, what's his fellow name? Marvin Gonzalez. Come now, let me be serious. I know, you know what is sad? You know what is sad, ladies and gentlemen? But I'm glad there's a saying, ladies and gentlemen, when grass cut low, you see snakehead. I'm glad how the budget come out and the grass cut low and you listen to them. When grass cut low, you see snake. And you see how they start to come out. You see Mark Gonzalez talking. You see Brian Manning talking. I'm not really disappointed in Brian Manning. I have so much respect for him, yeah? I just disappointed. Their father, no matter what, your father was such a distinguished man. That kind of crap you talking? But I will tell you something. I will tell you something today. And this is a real strong statement I'm giving you today. A man who do my father wrong, I will never support him. There's something that happened many years ago. Many years ago. About maybe in 2015 or 2016. And I asked Israel something. I said, Israel, I just asked him something. I said, you can remember what and this and that in 2016? And I was shocked that I child remember that. What they did to his father in 2016 and who they and what they did. I said, but how come you never forget that, son? He said, no, because they did my father wrong. And I remember that. You think these same people could come and chain up Israel? No. I don't care about position. You do my father wrong. But it's so strange, by whole position, how people just forget what people do to their father, yeah? What they could do. It's so sad how people could forget because of position, because of wanting a position, and flams and fame and whatnot. They forget what people did to their father. Never forget what people do to your family, yeah? Never forget it. Forgive them, but never forget them. I've forgiven people, but I remember them every day. What they did to us, what they did to me. So don't let them inject that into you. You have greatness before you. Children that are watching right now, you are tomorrow leaders. You could be the next prime minister. You could be the next doctor. You could be a doctor working in Mount Hope or San Fernando. You could be an eye specialist. Look what they hear. A good friend of mine's, her daughter. I know the mother and father really good. I know the girl before she born. 20-something. She's about 20-something now. She's an optometrist. I was shocked. Serious, yeah. Normal people. Normal people who had no start, the mother and father had no start. But they made sure to dream bigger. And that's why you must dream bigger. That is why you must believe in yourself. And do not let these people and them inject that into you. And imagine we paying them, you know. They came. You know how Brian Manning ended up in Parliament? Anybody have any idea of Brian Manning ended up in Parliament? Anybody? Is the same people that drive the premium cars put you there. You didn't go there just so. You went there because you had the majority of votes for your seat. And the same people who drove their premium cars went to vote for you. But look how you have forgotten them now. And you have decided now to make their load heavier. Whatever load they are carrying in their life right now and fighting it. You are the first to put up your finger and say, pressure them. Just imagine that. And these people sent you up. Do you know how you get your salary, Mr. Gentleman? Taxpayers. But you all don't see about us. Do you know how the Keith Scotland got there? Who put him there? He didn't walk in the parliament. Who put Keith Scotland there? You put the people in Port of Spain put Keith Scotland there. The small voters, the one who have their stove at home, the one who have their car, the one who have the refrigerator stove. Don't get tired up. People in the Beatham have big TV, you know. People in Cedars have big TV. And don't come and say the thief that they work hard. They're driving their little car. Whether it's a work to own or whatever, they're fighting it. To live, they're going to live. But don't come and tell them now, done away with the stove and the gas gone up and use coal pot. No. These are the people who don't have no coal pot. Put you inside there. Now you reach up big, as they say. Now you get big and they get to touch the money. You know, as the lady say, you know come to tell me now, go back to a coal pot. Boy, listen, man, I cook stew chicken and macaroni pie, pack it in a bowl and put away food and then went in the polling station and vote for you. And now you're telling me because you reached there and you're ranking and you put on a little suit and feel that parliament is all that. Let me tell you something. It's that people been there, done that and will never go back, you know. If you want to cook your breadfruit on coal pot, me have no problem with that and it go taste better. Everybody know it go taste better. If you want to get 2 bricks and you want to get some little firewood and thing and you want to put up a duck, oh God, everybody know that will taste good. Or you want to make a little put up 2 little bricks, you put a little thing there like a little mesh and you do a little mortani, you roast your bygone tomatoes, okra, garlic, onion and roast pepper and thing. What everybody know is that. Yeah, but don't impose that and say, well, if I doing that, you have no people working and they have progress. So we're telling me next thing you're going to tell me, go, stop. Just now I listening to this next one, the Wasaboy. Go look at, come and tell me now. Go back and use outhouse, you know, go back to, you know, go back. They will tell you that just now. You will pool how much time, you will have to pool before you flush the toilet once. They will tell you that other people use it and then make one flush. No, you can't take us that because let me tell you something. In this country, we have money. But because of mismanagement, we are in this predicament today. Before we take that break today, I could tell you, when many years ago, I spoke to he was then the president of Guyana, Barrett, Jackdale, and he told me, and I asked him, how come you are not movie tongue here? He said, Ian, movie tongue can't do nothing for me, you know. Just so he said, movie tongue can't do nothing for me. That's what the man tell me that, you know. It had no oil in Guyana yet, you know. Nothing was going up in Guyana. Little by little, you've seen 2-3 little street lights coming up. They now start to pave the main road. And it had no big kind of franchise. It had no Wendy's. It had no Burger King. It didn't have no big time people. It had one Pizza Hut, I think. But they had a dream. They were managing well. They understand that to manage, you have to go through, you have to go through, you have to pay your dues. And look at them today. It didn't just come up like that, you know. But because they manage it well and they confront, they continue each day and the administration continue each day to manage it. That the extraneous from proper management will trickle down to the people. But the extraneous from up there not trickling, going back to them. It's going back to their friends and their family. I was chatting with a big manufacturer today, and he was telling me that, and he's a local manufacturer with juices and whatnot. And he was telling me, he says pressure because so much taxes we have to pay. But then the friends of the Syrians who have friends in the government and whatnot, they're bringing on all those fancy juices and so on, all those fancy products. And they have been taxes, they get big exemptions. So they're mashing up these small producers down here. Yet he still has to pay all the big taxes and whatnot on it. And there's no exemption for him. But remember, they make exemption for everybody. They bring in their friends and their family and this one and that one and that one. And that is why Syria is the most corrupt nation in the world. One of the most corrupt nations. You all don't know that? You have any idea about that? And similar to here, there are people who just want to, that when government come or government go, they like to rule. They want to get in government to make sure they have a good play, they have a good foot in government. But as I tell you today, and I guess I said it all today, we are not going to allow nobody, because let me tell you something, Westmoreland, Glencoe or Federation Park Partner, nobody are ranking with us when you cross that Carney, because watch me, our children no different to your children, because we go in prestigious schools to the poor. Watch me, all in our Rima, they go in prestigious school, the convent, the bishops, yeah, the SAGs, the NAPs and them down south. We jumping out. Our children doing well, we doing well at school. No matter they want to take back the lunch. No matter, it's like, watch me, it's like like you're applying for a visa or a loan to get a box food, but don't beat up. We go get up early morning, we go make really lunch, and we children go learn, and they're going to be great. But let me tell you something, all the wickedness that you all are doing in this nation, it will come back to you. We put you all there, and the people forgetting that. We put you all there. Rowley didn't go take a gun and put it to nobody to vote for him. He came and he made promises and he said he will do this, he will do that. But in the last 6 years, since the gas went up 6 or 7 times, and he could tell everybody, I talking about it. I know but I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, this one saying this, and I'm on TV doing it. Well, you're right. But gas went up. Statistics show you that. The figures show that in your time, gas went up so much. We have a management problem. You don't want to give box food. You don't want to give children their lunches. Yet the dietary people and them for the school feeding program, and so they got 181 million plus in the budget. So where that money, who that money going to? Because they are friends and families to government officials that created kitchens and that get contract to supply food. So they must get 4 million. Who never even cater for 20 go make $1 million now. It's 181 million out there to jump up with. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Yeah, Ian. Good evening. Let me ask you a question. If every morning you get up, someone come and slap you in your face, and you don't do something about it, and they will continue to slap you?
Yeah.
Well, okay. And the second thing is that since Mr. Eric Williams became the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, he has his people the way the colonial masters had them before.
Partner.
And it will not change, sir. It
Thank
is
you.
just a function of a modern-day slavery.
Thank you.
Have a good evening.
Nobody doing us that. And not because I come from that. Not because I come in a little board house. And I grew up in a board house. Okay, I grew up in a board house. I sweep the gas station next to Center City. I sweep the yard. What is the problem? Me and my friends and me and Dal and everybody. Dal passed away, but all of us. We work in Seram gas station, going up by the flyover there. Yeah, we work there. Ask Steve, a boy called Steve, he's transport watermelon and thing. Steve saw me by the studio what they are. I said, Steve, that is you? He said, yeah. Ask the boy and them. The boy who do the diary forward or whatever. who manages there. He worked in the gas station with me, asked him where we came from. But we all moved up. So you're not going to take us back. Nobody's going to take you back. Nobody's going to take you back. Continue building your house. Continue doing nice things, make air condition, work and build, put air condition, put carpet, put tiles. Do what you can afford. Don't hang out where you can't reach it. Even though and be careful out there too. There are people who saying that they're giving cars and this one a car company and no down payment, and be careful. And this, as I said, it has so much a lending institution right now. Be careful. You're borrowing 10,000, but you have to pay back 25. There's no difference to a money lender. You could never pay a money lender. You know, I keep telling all that every day. Don't hang out where carry. I don't live big life, you know. I don't live. Ask anybody around me. I don't live big life, and I can afford to go and marry every day, you know, and sit down in the boats and go for tea, breakfast, and dinner every day, you know. I can afford to do that. I can afford to go and say, how much should I wine they bring it? And sit down and drink big life and eat big life and wear fancy thing and flams. That is just not me. Just some people. It's normal. Like a bar box of food when some of them are at a restaurant thing. We go order some food and thing. And that is it. But don't ever hang out where you can't reach it. Don't do that. Take your time and go up the ladder. Let's take a break let's take that call before I take a break. Go ahead. Hello?
Good night, Ian. Yeah, good night. Lash them. You know, they also say lash them, Lara.
Yeah.
They have no courtesy. If finally from Guyana, the president told Rowley when he was here a couple of weeks ago that the oil got from $77 a barrel US to $137 per barrel per US. So what Keith Scotland come and want to brainwash the population and tell them go back to coal pot? You are telling me that in this age we going back to telling KFC going to coal pot. The other people go back to coal pot.
But you know
what the fire hazard that is? They got them only 3 insurance and they go to get coal for 1 million people. What happened to these people and them?
Hold on, sir. Before we go further, you taking that in your head or you not putting that in your head? You putting that in your head?
No. I'm not standing for that.
Don't stand for that. Thank you.
We have to stand up against this government.
Thank you. And let me tell you something. And all who's talking all kind of gun talk and saying this, I do not believe in democracy through the barrel of a gun. I don't believe that. You see this thing called your finger here? You see that? You go have a day. When I do so, time my weapon. I go wait. Watch me, I go wait. We go wait. We will wait. And I ain't taking chain up. You see, all I want to be prime minister and who coming up and want to come back, partner, nobody again in we head again. Nobody. Let's take a fast break.
The Glass and Cladding Expert Limited. We supply and install a wide range of aluminum curtain wall systems, store units, glass and patch fitting systems and skylights. Call us for all your glazing and cladding needs. You build it, we clad it. The Glass and Cladding Expert, 4 to 10 Bridal Road, Canopia, Shukwanas.
We've got elegance, we've got class, we've got swag. At Raquel Moda, we have something to suit every style. The best brands, Robert Graham's men's line, Dolce & Gabbana, Hush Puppies footwear, male and female, and much more. We also have formal dresses, watches, sleepwear, face mask and jewelry. Call or visit any of our 2 locations, San Juan or C3 Center, San Fernando.
We are professionals in general construction, paving, asphalt services and preparation of residential and commercial developments. At Liqua Construction Services Limited, our team of professionals has the knowledge, experience and resources to make your projects run smoothly, on time, on budget. We supply red sand, gravel, oil sand and more. Equipment rental available. 20-ton excavators, mini excavators, portacool, bulldozers, concrete pumps and so much more. Contact us today for a free site visit and quote. First 5 orders will receive a gift voucher from Raquel Moda or a Robert Graham polo shirt.
This Diwali, visit your best choice. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shukwanas. Get elegant outfits, matching jewelry, furniture, footwear, handicrafts, household items and so much more. We're open every day, including holidays, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market is now open for bookings. Call 340-6565 to book your booth now.
It's back! Indian Style Expo is back at the White Tent opposite Center of Excellence, Mokoya. Get goods from India, Pakistan, China, Malaysia and other countries. Live entertainment daily and Indian food court, all at the Indian Style Expo opposite Center of Excellence.
It's super savings at Prasad's The Food King. Cravings for savings sale. Enjoy savings on Crown Parboiled rice, 4 kg, 1 pack, $29.99, save $8. Chicken leg quarters, 3 pounds for $18, save $14.97. Brick, 250 gram, prepackaged, 3 packs for $10, save $4.97. Fresh Harvest red kidney beans, 3 tins for $19, save $1.97. Hibiscus, 2 pounds, all-purpose flour, 3 packs for $25, save $1.97. Turkey drumsticks and wings per pound, $14.99, save $3. Aqua Pure Water, 330 ml, 6 cases for $100, save $8. Halal bone goat per pound, $37.99, save $8 and a cent. At Prasad's The Food King, we are committed to caring for you like family at all our 8 locations. Cravings for savings sale ends October 9th or while stocks last.
Goli gummies are here. Apple cider vinegar has been clinically proven to lower blood sugar, maintain healthy cholesterol levels, aid in weight loss, boost energy, immunity, and more. Now available at TNT pharmacies nationwide.
SSR Aluminum. Glass and steel decor introduces black frames for casements, sash, and sliding windows. Prices slashed during the Diwali season. Visit our showroom, call, WhatsApp, or check us on Facebook. You always pay less for the best at SSR.
It's a massive Diwali sale now on at Idris Marketing Limited, the Caribbean's largest supplier of wrought iron parts and accessories. We carry a wide selection of handcrafted decorated security steel doors, new PVC and aluminum windows, zinc RHS, gate tracks, hinges, razor spikes and welding equipment. Come see our stainless steel department where we cater for domestic and commercial use. Visit us today at Freeport and Ariapita Avenue for your beautification and security needs. Don't wait until it's too late.
Attention all contractors and homeowners. Beat the rain. Get your roofing materials fast. Shop at Varma Steel and collect your materials upon purchase or have them delivered the next day. Varma Steel for high-grade roofing sheets, purlins, steel beams, flashing, guttering, chain link, BRC and decking sheets. Varma Steel's high-grade roofing have a life of 40 to 50 years, while low-grade hardware materials have a life of 2 to 3 years. Varma Steel, next to the St. Margaret's Police Station, Pleasance Park. Call 659-4008.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Introducing Goli Superfruits. Made with a unique combination of bamboo shoot extract plus vitamins A, C, and E to help support collagen formation, skin structure and elasticity, immune health, skin health, and appearance. Available in TNT pharmacies nationwide.
Gate Automation Company Limited for all your gate and motor needs. Our garage doors are durable, reliable and low maintenance with a triple paneled layer design. Suppliers of the Italian manufactured slide gate motors, ideal for residential gates. Call or check our social media. We wish the Hindu community a happy Diwali.
It's the perfect time to do that renovation project with huge reductions and new arrivals from International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited. PVC faced gypsum ceiling tiles as low as $20, the lowest price in the country. Exquisite granite countertops reduced to $1,795. Cushion padded vinyl flooring slashed to $65 per square yard. Ceramic 18x18 indoor floor tiles as low as $18.95. SPC water resistant clip planks from only $21 per square foot. Visit them at 3 convenient locations: San Juan, Charleville and San Fernando. It's a Diwali sale extravaganza. Now on at International Tiles, Carpets and Rugs Limited.
All your Total Tools products are now available at One Stop. Total Tools One Stop Tool Station is an authorized distributor and the only registered store in TNT in the entire Caribbean. Get the best prices on pressure washers, drills, water pumps and so much more at our fully air-conditioned store. Find us at number 797 to 799 Papri Road, Lower Barataria. Open Monday to Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. and Saturday 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. or contact us at 3672 or 654 5996.
Just to let you know, a boy was got. I told you about the young man where a piece of slab fell on his head in San Juan North Secondary School at Bugmalatras. Yeah, watch. This is where the stone fell from. A slab and hit the child in his head, you know. I wonder if the child have any brain injury, anything, boy. Hey, boy, that's real sad, boy. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Alleyne, good evening to you.
Good evening.
I want to tell you that, you know, without you, I don't think we have any program to highlight the wrongdoings that this administration is doing. Mr. Alleyne, I am the Royal Castle man, you know. Let me just be calm with you tonight.
Who's the Royal Castle man?
The fellow who hail already Royal Castle at that now.
Oh, right. Right.
You know, I always tell people, the PNM will always use the supporters, never want nothing good for them. And it plainly shows when you open your mouth, Tory jump out. And it plainly shows to the people and the supporters what I was saying, and a lot of people saying, and also you, my friend, is that they will stifle them, and when time for election, they will give them something. You cannot tell me you're insulting your supporters and them and tell them go back to latrine and coal pot and bicycle
macaroni.
And macaroni and macaroni pie and thing. You know, this is the tendency, that is the DNA of the PNM, and how they support the people, and how they treat the people. Look what happened to the BTM recently there. You understand?
Yeah.
In the BTM, they saw the all kind of feces running in people place, and how they treat them. So I want to tell them, before I tell you the other thing, I want to tell them, it's time to get rid of them people off our back, because they don't want nothing good for all you. And Brian Manning, you know, I'm not surprised about that fella, you know, Mr. Alleyne. Yeah, I'll tell you why. Because when his father was prime minister, his father gave him a big contract, you know, the street lighting. Remember that time? The street lighting? Yeah, I think to brighten up the place, I think. And nothing take place in this country. All that money, millions of dollars gone. And we know where it gone. Addition, you understand? He himself had a basketball team. His father gave millions of dollars to had a basketball team. The whole of the country know that. You understand? And today, he's spitting on the same people who voted for him. He reminds me of the former MP for that area, when he stooped at the lady. You understand? When the lady asked for a little help. You understand? That's how they treat the people, Mr. Alleyne. That's how they treat the people, and they will always treat the people so. And none of them, not even the Prime Minister, go right back. Not even the former finance minister, you understand, who looking for leadership of the party. None of them could do what they want, the DNA and PNM, to treat the people them so, my friend. And I want to tell you something. His father, Brian Manning's father, you understand, was against when Pandey was bringing the foreign news. You understand? And it appears to me that you have foreign news in the house, my brother. I thank you, my friend, and have a good night.
I don't find that funny, sir, with all due respect. I find that very distasteful to make that statement. That's a very distasteful statement. We don't deal with people's personal life. I don't know what you're talking about. I just find, like, I just kind of hear where you just say a little bit, and don't call my, you see that? You're fast and out of place. Don't do that. Deal with the issues, and that's our problem here. We don't get to people. I don't know what he's talking about, but I just find him, deal with him. I'm thinking all kind of with the statement he just made. And that's a very nasty statement. I wouldn't condone that. We're dealing with Brian Manning and his performance and his office. That is it. I don't know nobody else again. I don't know about people's personal life. Okay? Stay with the issue. That is some of your problems. Some of the people's problems in Trinidad. That's why everybody looked stupid when they saw Mrs. Rowley and Mr. Rowley dancing in the Hyatt. Horning. So what the people dancing? So what? That I putting food on my plate? You understand? Deal with the issues we're dealing with. Sharon is not my issue. I had no beef with Sharon, I have beef with her husband. I was my prime minister, we do like how things running. But I'm not going to call the woman name in my mouth and say nothing bad about the woman. As the old people say, the woman never tell me my eye black. The little couple of times I met her, 2-3 little times she shake my hand and I say, oh, you're going on, and she say, good on everything. Yeah. Boy. Hi, caller, good evening.
Good evening, Mr. Alleyne. How are you?
Great.
Mr. Alleyne, 2 things.
It got to be one thing. It can't be 2 things. It will have to be one thing.
A government is for the people, by the people, and the people. But this government seems to be for the people, by the people, and after the people.
Secondly.
And one other thing, Mr. Alleyne, you know me very well.
Yeah.
And the other thing is that a scripture, Proverbs 22:16, he that oppresseth the poor to increase his riches, and he that giveth to the rich shall surely come to want.
Wow. Amen. Thank you. A man was gunned down in the washroom of his home, which is under construction at Granado Street off Sawmill Avenue in Barataria on Tuesday. The deceased had been identified as Randy James, aka called Shorto. James was found shot to death, clad in a boxer shorts in the washroom of the house. He lived around 8:15 a.m. this morning by police officers responding to the report. According to police, several gunshots were heard in the area between 5:30 and 6 a.m. However, it was not until around 8 a.m. a man from the nearby 2nd Caledonia Road Extension went to give Randy a haircut, but discovered his bullet-riddled body inside his home. So a man got shot up inside the house this morning at Granado Street off Sawmill Avenue in Barataria. If you have any information, if so anything. In fact, the house that James lived inside did not have any doors, but had gang symbols painted all around the outside. So, where's that? Where's that? ABG, Ratty Gang, 6. What kind of craziness? Right inside, this is the area here. This is the area here. WhatsApp me on 2944081 or go to ianallen.org. You can watch Crime Watch there too if you have no Facebook and no YouTube. And remember, if you're on YouTube, make sure and subscribe, make sure share the videos. Our videos over 10 million now for the year. And you're still thinking twice about advertising. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a man identified as Curtis Carter, also known as Bull, was shot and killed at Kangarwood Road, Clarkson Bay on Tuesday. Carter was known as a scavenger, but his body was found near the Forest Park landfill in his home, lying face up with a bullet wound to the head. According to reports, Carter spent 17 years in prison after being charged with murder. He said spent 17 years in prison and then they come and gun him down. Like him lying down in the house there. Those people say he's a smart thing, that's smart thing. Just crazy thing going on in this Trinidad. Crazy thing. And then I'm going back to no cool pot. Some of you, boy. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, ladies and gentlemen, a 22-year-old Laventil man was shot and killed near his home just after 12 midnight on Sunday. Let me just take you back a little bit. I don't think I highlighted this. The deceased identified as Josiah George of Buller Street, Laventil. He was found shot to death in some bushes near his home by a relative who notified the police. The HS was among, but George was already dead. He was shot multiple times about the body and 11 spent shells were found at the scene along with other items of evidential value. So again, a man of Buller Street, Laventil, was shot. He's been identified as Josiah George. I don't know why they want to kill this man, why they did that. If you have any information, please let me know. Hi caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Mr. Allen is me. I did not say anything wrong. I hear you talk about a B14 yesterday. And a B14 is a roll on, roll off, correct? I am talking about. I don't know what you are assuming as, but I am speaking about the B14.
Okay,
where you come from, you forget where you come from. You understand? And you just forget where you come from. And that's my point now. Because you, yourself, you know telling people that where you come from and where you is today, and don't hang your hat where you can reach it.
Right.
In the end of the day, he come from a B14, you understand? And then
if you meant it like that, okay. If you meant it like that, okay. Well, all right.
You understand?
That's some people might look at it different. No, some people no. Hold on. Some people might, and some people, sometimes I think for other people too. So I know some people look at it different. All right, but now you're correct. That was nice of you. I was here by Royal Castle.
Simply say, Mr. Alleyne,
Yeah.
he talk about the UNC is corrupt. You understand? And they are the people who was receiving taxpayers' money to do contract, and they do nothing, Mr. Alleyne. I have basketball team and thing, and nothing come out of that. You understand? So, in the end of the day, you must never forget where you come from, my friend. You know, my father so always tell me, he said the man who gone in the bush is doing business, and you just forget it. Is the man who mash it. You understand? That you remember it. You understand? In the end of the day, you must never forget where you come from.
Oh God, you come good there. You come good there. Let me hear that. The man who do the business in the bush. Just forget it.
My father tell me, his father tell me that. He said the man who gone in the bush, doing business in the bush, man, he forget about that. But the man who walk after and mash it, that is the man who remember it. How it go through toes and so forth, my brother. I thank you, my friend, and have a good night.
You come good there. Hey, you notice, I forgot to tell you, get a photograph of Rajiv Dipti, the president of the Supermarket Association. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great guy. You know, Rajiv has been, he has been again appointed, this is his third term as president of the Supermarket Association of Trinidad and Tobago. And, you know, get some photograph of him. You know, last time we were there at Crave, when the supermarket had their meeting there and whatnot. And that's just a couple of weeks ago. But, you know, we want to congratulate Rajiv Dipti. He's a bright guy, really brilliant fella. You know, he has a lot of vision and whatnot. In fact, during the flood and so, he came and they supported me and things. So, again, we want to congratulate him on his third term. This is his third term, and there's everybody there, Sunita and everybody, Prasad, the Food King, also SNS Prasad, Sunita, everybody there, you know. Hi, caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch.
Good night, Mr. Alleyne.
Good night.
I just view your program as a regular caller, and I don't like people disrespect you. And I find that fella disrespect you. Because you know everything and anything about people. You understand? And he come and he call you back and he change the topic. Have a good night.
Okay. Well, you know, but other than that, however it's sung, what he said, I find that, you know, that I had to pull back one time because thinking for other people too. Remember, I know this dancer, a Laventel man who was reported missing since September 20th was found dead at Parsley Street Extension during a search on Monday. The search was carried out by Hunter Search and team led by Captain Valence Rambarat and officers of the Portsmouth Division led by Senior Superintendent Alexander. IATF officer led by Sergeant Alexander and Northeastern Division Police led by Sunil Bharat. Based on the description of the body, police believe it is that of the 25-year-old Shakil George of Upper Laventel Road, who was reported missing since September. It is suspected that George may have been shot and killed in the area, so his body has been found. Just to let you know. And they believe that that is the body of Shakil George. He's 25 years old, of Upper Laventel Road, who was reported missing since September 28th. It is believed that he was shot and killed. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there was a shootout between police and gunmen at Dam Road in Londonville, Chaguanas, which resulted in one man being arrested. The incident happened on Tuesday, the 4th of October, and the CCTV video showed a police SUV chasing a Nissan Tida car in which 3 men fled from the vehicle. Go ahead. Yeah, but they get good time to run, boy. Nobody get good time to run, you know. But how the car reverse on its own? Oh, shucks. Popcorn shine, you know. Roast corn, boiled corn, all kind of thing. But they got them, ain't? They held one right. But that bad. He was sing like a bird. Man selling out man in this wrong, you know. When they put him in a chair and he accidentally fall and thing, he go talk. What's just that? Watch this. Play body video, let me see, play it back, yeah, play it for me, repeat it, yeah? Watch, you see? Friend does carry, what friend, watch? Every day people getting shoot every day, but they don't learn, but they don't learn. They don't learn. We should not be there, yes? Let's take a fast break.
This is Mocha Wafer.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
SNS Prasad Supermarket is celebrating the Festival of Savings all month long with budget busters and specials on all your favorite needs. This Diwali, 100 customers will get a chance to win mega prizes. We're giving away 1 refrigerator, 12 microwaves, 50 bags of flour, 35 hampers, and 2 shopping vouchers to 100 lucky customers. To enter, spend $500 or more, fill out the info at the back of the bill, and place it in the entry box for your chance to win. Promotion runs from September 23rd to October 23rd at all SNS Prasad Supermarket locations. Number 91 High Street, Rio Claro. Number 24th Street, St. Anne's, Mayaro. And number 3, Guayari Main Road, Mayaro. SNS Prasad Supermarket. Simply better shopping. AutoRec Japan Limited, the #1 supplier of used spare parts for Japanese and Singapore vehicles. We carry engines, head and block, transmissions, body parts, and accessories for most type of vehicles. Nissan, Honda, Mitsubishi, Mazda, Toyota, Hyundai, Isuzu. We even have truck engines and parts available. Registered roll-on, roll-off dealers for all quality vehicles. While you're at it, visit our sister store, Kenny's Bargain Center, for the best deals and discounts on brand name power washers, power tools, chop saws, chainsaws, leaf blowers, and more household items, furniture, bathroom fixtures, jewelry, clothing and shoes, toys, appliances, refrigerators, grills, and so much more. Get a lot of everything and something for everyone, all on one compound. Call or visit us today.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
This Diwali, visit your best choice. Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Shogunas. Get elegant outfits, matching jewelry, furniture, footwear, handicrafts, household items and so much more. We're open every day, including holidays, 11 a.m. to 9 p.m.
The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Flea Market is now open for bookings. Call 340-6565 to book your booth now.
It's back! India in Style Expo is back at the White Tent opposite Center of Excellence, Mokoya. Get goods from India, Pakistan, China, Malaysia and other countries. Live entertainment daily and Indian food court, all at the India in Style Expo opposite Center of Excellence.
The Glass and Cladding Expert Limited. We supply and install a wide range of aluminum curtain wall systems, store units, glass and patch fitting systems and skylights. Call us for all your glazing and cladding needs. You build it, we clad it. The Glass and Cladding Expert, 4 to 10 Bridal Road, Canopia, Shogunas.
The best for your baby is at thebesttoys.com. From the best strollers, car seats, baby carriers, high chairs, booster seats, rockers, jumpers and bouncers, walkers, baby blankets, feeding accessories, bathtubs, gyms and playmats, playpens, cribs, baby swings, changing tables, diaper bags, clothing and accessories, and the widest range of educational toys.
Shop online at thebesttoys.com. We have nationwide delivery.
Say a special, hey, you know what, I want to say a special help to Kenny's Autorec. Autorec, what's happening in Bucal and the home store and whatnot. I hope they're doing well. Remember, they have a great home store there. The bargain center. Like I said, it was a home store because you have all kind of things selling and refrigerators, stove and all kind of things at Bucal, yeah, at Kenny's Autorec. Remember, they also right on Merchant Street Road here and also Bucal. They have great parts for vehicles that are hard to get parts for. They have parts for you. You should look at their ad and go back. Sometimes some of you might want to go back on an advertiser and see what. Let me see what this advertiser. You can go back to Facebook or Ian Alleyne Network or Ian Alleyne Network on YouTube and check and see. Also, I want to say a special hello to AG's Marketing. It's a massive Diwali sale now. One of AG's Marketing Limited, Caribbean largest supplier of wrought iron parts and accessories. We carry a wide selection of handcrafted decorated security steel doors, new PVC and aluminium windows, zinc, RHS gate tracks, hinges, razors, spikes, and welding equipment. Come see our stainless steel department where we cater for domestic and commercial use. Visit us at number 9 Forest Avenue, Old Southern Main Road, Freeport, number 16 Arapita Avenue, Woodbrook, for all your beautification and security needs. Monday, 26th of September to this sale, this big sale that they have going on, entering 22nd of October, yeah? Call them at 673-6178 for more information. They're also on Waze, yeah? AG's Marketing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for a person of interest. I need to get in contact with this person here. Yeah, where could I locate this person? What's his name? Jonathan Stout. You need to get in contact with me. Yeah, you need to get in contact with me. You need to get in contact with me. All right, it's very important that I speak to you. So anybody know Jonathan Stout? You need to get in contact with me, please. Please get in contact with me. All right, so I'm trying to locate Jonathan Stout. Remember, you can WhatsApp me on 294-4081. Also, ladies and gentlemen, take you back to the shooting yesterday with the 4 persons. Remember the shooting where police killed the 4 people in Mayaro. Remember the videos and so, where 4 armed bandits went to a home early morning and they were confronted by police. They shoot at the police. Police deal with all of them. Remember that? 3 escaped. I think it was 7 of them. So information was a little sketchy yesterday. Everything just come out today. So 7 people had in a home invasion. 4 guys, 4 guys. But the next 3 wouldn't be hard because by then people will start to talk. People will start to talk. Yeah, people will start to talk. Meanwhile, police have identified the 4 men involved in the Mayaro home invasion who were shot and killed during a shootout on Monday. Let's go with them. The men are Akil George of Caledonia, Barataria, right? You could tell, and Keishon Rojas from Edinburgh, Shaguanas. What are you doing up there? From Edinburgh, Shaguanas? Odell Prito. From Covine Road, Diego Martin. Anakini Simmons. What the jail is this? Look where them leave. Look where them leave. 30-year-old Akil George of Caledonia, Barataria. That one of them. He from Barataria. He got him a yard to rob the people. Caledonia Mova. Kishon Rojas from from Edinburgh Shaguanas. Odell Prito from Covin Road, Diego Martin. And Akini Simmons. Just imagine them leave one end of the Trinidad to go to the next center to put on our work. They leave the west and the north and went down in the south. Went down east and gate. Look at them. Anybody know these people and them and have pictures of them? I want more pictures. I really want to know about them. We have some ideas about them, but I want to know a little more. I want to know about Titiel Akel George of Caledonia Mova. I want to know about Kishon Ruas from Edinburgh Shaguanas. He had 23 years and get gunned down. 40-year-old Odell Prito from Covin Road, Diego Martin. And Akini Simmons. According to police, a well-known Chinese restaurant owner left his house in the gated community at Crystal Park to drop off his daughter at school. You started watching? Again, according to police, a well-known Chinese restaurant owner left his house in the gated community of Crystal to drop off his daughter. When he returned home just after 9 a.m., he and his wife were confronted by... So you see, the man going to drop his daughter. So that's what the people is be watching, and all they feel that nobody will be watching all here. People watching, people watching, people watching. But here in a talk, it's 2 men from Mayaro, bring them in the zone to rob them. It's 2 fellas from Mayaro, I want to know them. 2 fellas from Mayaro, bring them up. But that's what the man going to drop his daughter when he leave. Drop his daughter and come out back. When he returned home just after 9, he and his wife were confronted by 7 armed men who bunged them and gagged them. Their son was also tied up before the couple returned. A report was made to the police about a robbery in progress, and officers of the Mayaro Police Station and Eastern Division. In fact, I know 2 of the police officers who were on that scene. I don't want to call their name, but great job. And there was a shootout. 4 of the bandits were shot and declared dead at the scene, while 3 others managed to escape. Police said they recovered a shotgun, 3 pistols, and an air rifle at the scene of the incident. They believe the dead men from Mova committee, maybe from the Mova committee, but police have not released their identities. So that was earlier. That was a statement earlier. What jail is this boy? Look, them men from Akel George, Caledonia Mova, Kishon Ruas, from Edinburgh Shaguanas, 14-year-old Odell Prito from Covin Road, Diego Martin, and Akini Simmons. I need more information on them. Yeah, we need some more information. We need some more pictures. Maybe see what we can get. Also, ladies and gentlemen, dispute over money resulted in a man being stabbed several times about the face and body by another man who was later taken to custody by police. The incident happened around 7:30 at a service station in El Socorro, San Juan. Police said the suspect was later arrested in connection with the chopping of the 46-year-old man who remains warded at Mount Hope Hospital. The men allegedly got into an altercation over money, during which the suspect stabbed the victim several times about the body. Early morning fighting for money. Apparently some money thing, and the man started chopping him. Hi caller, good evening, you're live on Crime Watch.
And a very good evening to Miss Alleyne.
And a very good evening to you.
The 4 robbers who was killed at the Pennywise City thing,
yeah.
And this 4, the police,
yeah.
This is the police, them fellas should get the ORTT, all the best.
This is a funny society now. 1 minute, 1 minute, police. Next minute, they're good. That's why you see me, partner, me don't take no chain up from nobody, They see one day they praise them, next day they don't cost them. You can see just now. Police doing their job and leave them. That's why I learned one thing. Nobody can get in my head and say I'm great now. Because let me do one thing, let me make a mistake now, you can see. So don't beat up. Also, ladies and gentlemen, police arrested a man who was involved in a shooting incident following a dispute with a businessman in Felicity and seized 5 guns and ammunition from the suspect on Monday, the 3rd October. What? According to police, around 8:30 a.m., the male victim was at his business place in Felicity when he got in an altercation with 2 men. One of the suspects, police said, struck the businessman to the back of the head with an object, while the other pulled out a gun and fired shots in the air before pointing at the male victim and firing shots in his direction. The victim, the TTPS said, ran into his vehicle but was followed by the gunman, who struck and damaged the windshield with a gun. A report was made to the police that officers of Shorto CID responded later to say a 39-year-old man in connection with the incident. So, officers also seized from the suspect one Glock 19 pistol, a Glock 30 pistol, one Smith & Wesson pistol, one Benelli 12-gauge shotgun, and one Remington 12-gauge shotgun, 6 magazines, and 6 rounds of assorted ammunition. What? I'm going to tell you something. You see the suspect in connection with that Bacchanal and Felicity? That man is a firearm holder. No bandit, illegal, no shot in no air. And this kind of assorted kind of guns here, 5 gun, that assortment, he has a license for that. Mark my word what I tell you, bandit are moving with this. This is hand-picked guns. So the man who was involved with the businessman in Felicity and the altercation, and then went and fired the shots up in the air and Bacchanal thing, and police gonna arrest him. And just imagine, this man at 39, he's 39 years old in connection with the incident. Look at how much gun this man have. One Glock 19 pistol, one Glock 30 pistol, one Smith & Wesson pistol, one Benelli 12-gauge shotgun, one Remington 12-gauge shotgun, 6 magazines, and 7 rounds of assorted. Watch Bacchanal. He lost everything. Everything. Also, Arima Girls Government Primary School was broken into and several items stolen by a man who police traced and found it at the Santa Rosa Cemetery with the stolen items. Shortly before 8 a.m. on Monday, the 3rd of October, school officials discovered several classrooms at the school had been broken into and items missing. A report was made to the police, and officers of the Arima CID went to the scene and conducted inquiries. 2 Lasco fans, 1 gas tank, a quantity of sanitizing supplies were taken from the school. PC Sitaram and other officers then proceeded to the Santa Rosa Cemetery, where they spotted 60-year-old Stephen Joseph of Sesame Street, Pinto Road, Arima, and he began to run. Police said while chasing Joseph, he tripped and fell on a tomb. He was later interviewed, and he took the officers to a nearby tomb where all the stolen items were recovered. Joseph was then taken into custody and was expected to be charged by WPC Emmanuel of the Arima CID with breaking and entering and larceny. He breaking the school TV people thing and put his cemetery, and police running him down, he chip on a tomb. You think this place easy? You really think this place easy? You really think this place easy? Open up the lines, I call her. Yeah, open up the lines, I call her. Good evening, you're live on Crime Watch. And that's what I tell her, come off Synergy already, and those of you, you're looking at me all over the world. Yeah. But, yeah. So, make sure, always look at me at ianallen.org also. And if you don't have no Facebook, no YouTube, ianallen.org. Also on Facebook, Ian Allen Network. Also, an employee of a record service was arrested and charged by police with stealing carry-ons from a police storage facility in Komoto, which was being guarded by a police officer. What? An employee of a record service, according to police on the 8th of August 2022, Sergeant Gajada reported police that rims on a dark blue Nissan Almera, registration PBY 3856, was stolen from the transport facility storage for stolen vehicles at the Komoto base in Wallerfield. Inquiries were conducted and information obtained, and several statements recorded by Sergeant Amon and Caesar, which resulted in the arrest of 44-year-old Charles Jatan of 3537 apartment L. Nelson Street, Port of Spain, a record service employed with Rex for Less. He went down there with the wrecking thing. Now you see how it are people how they discredit your company. You see how employees discredit your company. They give him a job for and he working for he's an employee for Rec for Less. They give him a job. You're going down to carry a vehicle to the storage facility. You see the rim, you take the rim. How you going to do that? Police said Jatan was interviewed and he admitted to. We have a picture of him. But you have a picture of Jatan. I want to see Jatan. I just think of Jatan's name because that is madness. Charles Jatan of 3537 apartment L. Nelson Street, Port of Spain, a record service employee with Rec for Less, led down the company. But that does not say that. I mean, that is an employee. You can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. But it's embarrassing. Embarrassing the man. Jatan was charged on Monday and he appeared before River Magistrate Court He pleaded guilty with the offense and was fined 5,000, or in default, he will serve 9 months hard labor. PC Babwa. He appeared before Nazim Khan, the Arima magistrate. Yeah, great guy. Yeah, Nazim Khan is a serious magistrate in Arima there. Yeah, of course I know him. He's a great magistrate, very bright fella, bright guy. So I want to say a special hello to the Arima magistrate, Nazim Khan. Yeah, special good evening to you, sir. I hope I never have to see you under those circumstances. Yeah, but great guy, great guy. Officers of the Northern Division Task Force conducted an anti-crime exercise within the area north and south of the division and were able to recover 2 stolen vehicles between 7 a.m. and 12 midday on Monday, the 3rd of October. The exercise was spearheaded by Superintendent John, Senior Superintendent John, Superintendent Montrichard, coordinated by Etienne, ASP Pitt, Inspector Davidson, and Corporal Caldon, and was supervised by Corporal Madeira, number 18000 and 18,000, WPC Karut. Several drug blocks were raided within the area, such as Calvary Hill, Sherwood Park, Samaru Village, Margarita Extension, Hoyt Avenue, Punnett Avenue, and environs in Arima. Also around 8:50, a black Honda Accent registration PCX 6729, which was used in a robbery at Oakland Bar in San Rafael by armed bandits, was found abandoned along Arena Road. The car had the false license plate, registration PDR 3813. Another vehicle, a Nissan Almera registration, PCH 6818, was recovered around 10:15 at Soraya Branch Road after it was reported stolen from Pinto Road, Arima. So you realize that the exercise, officers of the Northern Division Task Force conducted an anti-crime exercise within the area of North and South of the Division. And they did well. They recovered vehicles. They raided several drug blocks. And we want to see more like that in Central and San Fernando and different areas. And that is why I have to repeat, the exercise was spearheaded by Senior Superintendent John, Superintendent Montechard, coordinated by ASP Etienne, ASP Pitt, Inspector Davidson, and Corporal Caldon, and was supervised by Corporal Madeira and 18,000 WPC Karut. So they did well. I want to congratulate them and other officers. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Also, Malabar Arima police are probing an incident in which a pensioner's home was shot at by armed assailants using high-powered weapons. Around 10:40 on Monday, the 3rd of October, police responded to a report about loud explosion being heard at Daniel Trace Malabar, Arima. Officers conducted a search of the area. However, no suspect was found. They later observed bullet holes to the exterior of the male victim's home and found several 5.56 shell casings. So they shot at a house in Daniel Trace Malabar, Arima, using high-powered guns. 5.56 shell casings were found, several spent shells. Also, a man was robbed of 13,000 by 2 Spanish-speaking men while walking along the roadway at Venus Drive, Makoya Extension in Tenapuna on Sunday, the 2nd of October. 26-year-old man was reported to the police that around 7:30 he was walking east along Venus Drive when he was approached by 2 men, one armed with a cutlass. The suspect announced a robbery and relieved the victim of a knapsack which contained 13,000 and one JBL Bluetooth speaker valued $250 before escaping. That's something kind of funny. It have a robbery had to go on, you know. A worker was robbed. He had money in a van. I had to go to that place. Make some time tomorrow. Yeah, it's going down by Cora Junction, next to the supermarket, Cost Cutters, yeah. A worker put money, not by Cost Cutters, a car place right around there. Put money in a car, and come back and a man take the money, just so. A man in a Tida. That is song and two things. And then this one, how them know you have 13,000 in that bag? It's not easy. I wonder if that was his money now. Maybe that was your money, or you went and collect that money for somebody. And you get robbed by Spanish? Just so? Nah, man. You walking along Venus Drive, and two men approach you just so? And take speaker and money and thing? Well, you just know that people, it's our workers, they set up things now. Two bandits were shot at by the holder of a firearm user license after he confronted them in his yard attempting to steal his Toyota Aqua motor car late on Sunday. Wow, that ain't bad. According to police report, around 11:45, a 59-year-old man was at his Maracas Royal Road home when he was awakened by the barking sound of his dogs. Upon investigating, he saw two men, one seated in his vehicle already, while the other stood outside looking on. An alarm was raised and the victim, police said, fired 5 shots in the direction of the men who fled the scene on foot. The police were notified, and the man believed to be one of the suspects was taken to custody a short distance away. What? That's bad. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. You know, I didn't tell you, huh? And again, we want to congratulate Rajiv Dipti. Yeah, Rajiv Dipti has been re-elected president of. Just again, I want to do it again because we re-elected for the. Rajiv Dipti has been re-elected president for the 3rd term of Trinidad and Tobago Supermarket Association (SAT). SAT membership voted anonymously to re-elect Mr. Rajiv Dipti as president for the term 2022 to 2024, having been pleased with the board efforts and commitment during the preceding period with so many initiatives launched and completed. Yeah, he did well. Got a nice photograph here. Had a little nice suit and thing, you know. Also remember, we're looking at person of interest, Jonathan Stouter. Yeah. Also, ladies and gentlemen, the government of Guyana has slashed the cost of gasoline and diesel from the Ghana Oil Company Limited, Guy Oil, in a proposition to bring further relief to consumers across the country on Saturday, the 1st of October. According to the Finance Ministry, the price of gasoline will be reduced by 20%, while diesel will be reduced by 15% and would go into immediate effect. According to the ministry, in order to mitigate the impact of rising global fuel prices on domestic consumers, to which the fuel is a key input, the government lowered the excise tax rate on both gasoline and diesel from 10% to 0%. So you see what's going on in Guyana? Well, let me just touch something a little bit for you. The funeral for Jeffrey Peters was held at the Mongdor Seventh-day Adventist Church in San Juan on Monday. Peters was one of the security guards who was shot dead during the daring daylight heist at outside Pennywise Plaza in Laramie on Monday, 19th September. Delivering a message of hope, Peter's funeral, Pastor Dutton said Peter was a son, a father, a brother, and a husband who stood for integrity, displayed loyalty, and love unconditionally. Pastor Dutton further stated that the country is lawless, therefore a lawless country cannot fight crime. With assassins roaming around, he stated that criminals are willing to kill anyone, including women and children, for own benefits. Go to that.
These criminals are killing children. Pastor Chris, mother of Jeffrey, wives, children, siblings, they are killing women. They are killing children. They are killing the elderly. And sometimes before they kill the women, they're raping the women. We have a bunch of hard-nosed, rhinocerotic, crocodilian criminals. They are people who have been shot and buried, and we don't know a thing about them. Shot and buried. This land is a corrupt land. This land is a bloodthirsty land. And as somebody said it, some of our leaders are totally clueless. Some may be part of the problem, so they cannot be part of the solution. We have elements roaming. And by the way, I was preaching in a certain church. And an elder came out to me in the northeast. He said, Pastor, you see in the back there, a lot of the young criminals drinking blood.
All right. Talk, we can say what we want, but we just have to go after them and deal with them. That's all. We just have to deal with them. And you have to deal with them in a different way. When you're going after them, they are monsters. So you yourself have to be a monster too. So police have to be monsters. So when they come after, even those of you who have licensed firearms and they come in your home hunting, there is monsters you're dealing with. You see, there's 7 of them went, and do not forget this, yeah? The 7 of them went to this man's house. He's a Chinese he's a Chinese restaurant owner and whatnot. He went to drop his daughter, gone back home, bandit in the house. So it just goes to show people watching. People watching. So you need to be extremely careful. One last thing. Residents and commuters say traffic in and out of Princestown has developed into complete chaos because repairs of the crumbling M1 Tasker Road have yet to begin. According to the Ministry of Works and Transport, the road was closed to vehicular traffic due to damaged drainage structure at the location due to heavy flooding associated with torrential rainfall. So there's a lot of things going on here. So as a result of that, there's a lot of traffic. So we're calling on, in fact, I will call the Minister, Rowan Sinanan, tomorrow and find out what's going on with that. Okay, we'll make a call to the Minister of Works and Transport and find out when the works on the M1 road. Remember I telling you that today, I will call the man and I will call on the M1 Tasker Road because residents in Princestown and environ say there's a lot of traffic because of this road being closed. It's terrible. People don't want to go into the towns and whatnot. It's affecting business. So the minister, we'll call him tomorrow and just find out, okay? Remember, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. So let's, see what's going to go on there. Ladies and gentlemen, we're out of time. I'll be back tomorrow. To tell you all the latest news and whatnot. And WhatsApp me on my 2944081. And be safe out there. Remember, those of you who have reports to make about drugs and guns. Last night I met with a team of police officers attached to a special unit. And we had furnished them with some information. And we continue to do that. And if you have information about guns and drugs, and you know who bringing in guns in this country, you know who packing drugs in the containers, you know where they have the guns, you know who doing illegal stuff, you can WhatsApp me on 2944081. Also, ladies and gentlemen, remember the government in their budget allocation for the fiscal year 2022 to 2023, the finance minister said that the workers, the healthcare workers, will get their money by next month. Remember, they were giving them a stipend. That's not just something small as a thank you, which I found was too late. But nevertheless, that should have been done last year. But while we had the billions, but anyhow, better late than never. So this is Ian Alleyne. Have a wonderful night. Remember, you could go to ianalleyne.org, ianalleyne.org, and send me reports and let me know what's happening. And you can report anonymously too. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Alleyne's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down.